Welcome to YVT On The Road, as we are live at the SheEO Conference and Awards. Join us as we meet the attendees, speakers and members of the SheEO Collective.
Hello and welcome back to the SheEO Conference and Awards at the Lowry Hotel, Manchester. I am joined by the sensational Sam. Hi Sam.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
Wow, don't forget to use your hairbrush.
Oh yeah.
We've got so much into this.
Yes, you know, this has been an effort, it really has.
So Sam, tell us who you are and what you do.
Okay, so hi everyone, my name's Sam Bell. I own an Aveda concept salon in Bristol called Hair at 58.
And what does Hair at 58 do?
Hair at 58 is a hairdressing salon, and there's a team of 15 of us. We've been open for 16 years and we deliver very high quality, amazing, award-winning hair.
Congrats.
Thank you.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So what got you on this journey then?
What, with masterminds? Do you mean, or with the brushes?
hairs.
So, I think one of the biggest things as a hair salon owner is that you get consumed with doing the same thing all the time. And I think I'm a very creative person. I still cut hair in the salon. I manage my team. I do all this stuff. When I joined Mastermind, Jess pushes you out of your comfort zone and makes you think of gaps in the market in areas that you can diversify. And I think that was one of the most exciting things for me about Mastermind, was actually allowing myself to dream bigger.
Yeah.
And so what I started doing was thinking about the gaps in the market for me as a hairdresser, and also asking my clients what they were missing. And actually what came out of it was actually being able to recreate their hair when they're at home, after they've had this incredible hair service,
yes.
after they've had an amazing haircut. They just couldn't work it out at home. So I started thinking, like, why is that? Like, I spend a really big, passionate amount of time doing people's hair to the very best standard I possibly can. And I started thinking, is it the products? And then I was like, it can't be, because I'm a real
Stickler.
Yes, I am naughty when it comes to products. I'm like, you've got to use. If you took styling products away from me whilst I'm working with my clients, you'd never get the same quality blow dry.
No.
So once I spoke to them about that, and they are all using the right products, I was like, what else could it be? And I was like, what tools do you use? What hairbrush do you use? And they actually were like, oh, it's just one I've had about 15 years. It's got no bristles left. It's plastic. It's broken. You know, I've got a bit of sellotape around. And I was like, right. Well, there's the problem, you know. And then I started talking to like-minded stylists. Obviously, my team in the salon, Hair at 58. But I also do a lot of session work. So I work a lot at at fashion weeks, and I do a lot of photographic sort of work as well,
yeah.
and do collections. And most of the stylists that I was speaking to, they struggle to find a really good quality brush that actually delivers what you need as a high-end hairdresser. And I was like, ooh. So then I started putting it all together, and I was thinking, right, if I need a really decent brush, I think everyone probably needs a really decent brush. So I started researching, and I started creating this brainchild of mine, which is now 58 brushes.
And so what is different about your brushes then?
Yeah, so 58 brushes are sustainable, they're eco, so there's no plastic, they don't go to landfill, which is really, really important for me.
I'm looking down here, I mean, I'm holding
Yeah,
one.
they're hold one. These are great, aren't they? So what I've done is I've created 3 different ranges for 3 different hair types. We've got the universal brush, which is actually what we're speaking into now. So this one is fantastic. This one has got a mixed combination bristles, so you can see there's 2 different heights.
Yeah.
So really, really good at detangling, but then also very good at creating shape. Now, these brushes are special because they've got the metal barrel around there, which acts as a heated roller. So it means that you're going to reset your hair.
Your blow dry.
Exactly, yeah. So the heat transforms the shape of your hair. And then what we've got these wooden handles. I've put a sectioning point onto the end. So actually, I would do it, but my microphone would fall off. So actually, you would use that and you would take your sections with it. So really clean sectioning for a stylist is very important.
Yeah.
And then I've got these finger rests here, so they're really easy to hold and they fit your hands, which is great. So they don't slide around, they don't slip. And then on the bottom, just underneath the barrel, I've got these hand-carved ridges, so that you when you're moving your brush as a hairdresser, you're moving your fingers and rotating it all the time to get tension and create shape. So
like
it means
a little cog,
yeah, exactly that. Yeah. And other brushes don't do it. And like I said, they're not plastic.
No.
You know, they're not going to landfill. These will last. It's an investment. They'll last you years.
That's so amazing. And because I find, like, I mean, I'm terrible at looking after my hair, so we won't judge that too much right now.
No, never.
But like it's like I get bought like a novelty stitch brush because that's who I love at the time.
Novelty is a
like
great
that.
word.
And they're great, but when I brush my hair, I hate brushing my hair with it because all of a sudden I'm like, poof.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Oh, God,
so it's the wrong hairbrush. Like people need a prescription brush for their hair type and what style they want. and stuff. So that's why I've done the 3 ranges. This one here is 100% boar bristle, so it's very, very good for delicate hair, for fine hair. It's very good for over-processed hair. So it really is very gentle. It it won't create any unnecessary stretch or pressure on the hair. So it's very, very gentle. And then what I found with other ball brushes is that, yeah, great, brilliant, but then I couldn't create shape with it because there wasn't a metal barrel around. So actually, even if you have got fine, delicate hair, you still want to create some volume and some movement. So this allows you to do that, which is great.
My mum's got really fine hair, and she loves going to the hairdresser, and exactly that, because she adds volume and makes her hair feel thicker and fuller than it sort of is.
Yeah.
And so
it does miracle works. It actually does the job for you. And then these ones here are glass reinforced nylon. So again, there's no plastic. So these ones are really good for your volumizing, your Hollywood blow dries, your creating volume and shape and wave and curl. So they're totally different brushes for totally different needs of hair.
So is it like, do I go online and put in what type of hair I've got, and you go, this is the type of hair?
Yeah, so the website is www.58brushes.co.uk, and on the website there is actually a hair quiz, a brush quiz. So you can go in there and it asks you a number of questions, and with the answer it then tells you exactly which brush you need, and then it gives you the options of sizes. Now I've got the 44mm, which is a large one, and then I've got a 34mm, which is the medium, and then I've got a 28mm, which is a small. So they're probably more along the lines of for shorter hair, for medium hair, for long thick hair. Because what I think the misconception is when you've got a really large barrel, that's going to smooth the hair out straighter. It's not going to create a bigger curl or a bigger wave. Actually, the diameter of the brush is how much the hair moves around the circumference of the brush.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So if you've even got long hair but you want a tighter curl or a wave, you'd go down to a smaller brush. Without getting it stuck, obviously.
Makes sense. Isn't it weird, like how that's never been explained to me?
Yeah.
And I would have gone big brush because I want big curls, and actually it makes sense why I'm not getting that when I do it.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's more about education. I think people take a brush because of how it looks, or because of what the latest trend is on Instagram or marketing, or or the latest sort of craze. But actually, if you get the right brush prescribed for your hair, for your specific needs and for your hair type, it's going to be a game changer for you. You're going to be able to recreate your hair that you've just had done in the salon at home.
That's incredible. So Sam, we've been at the SheEO, we've done day 1, we're about to start day 2. Yeah. What's been your biggest takeaway from day 1?
Being in the right room with the right people. I think it's incredible. The inspiration, the support. I mean, everyone's been so kind and so supportive over these brushes. Obviously, it's quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Putting yourself out there. I feel quite vulnerable because actually I really, really like them. And I want everyone else to really like them.
Feel your passion. Even I'm excited over a hairbrush, and like you say,
I know.
But to you, this is the big tool in your business.
Yeah, and I could actually really help people change their hairstyle and routine at home and make it easier for them. So for me, that's really exciting.
Yeah.
So going back to my big aha moment is literally the people around me. They've just been so supportive, so kind, and just so encouraging.
I love that. Sam, thank you so much. We're going to grab your website links and everything else, socials and things. We're going to stick them in the show notes below. So go and take the hair quiz, go find out what brush you need, and then go and visit Sam at Salon 58 and
Hair at 58
in Bristol, and go and find out and get your hair done and feel as amazing as you deserve to feel.
Oh, thank you.
Sam, thanks.
Thank you for watching Your Video Team on the Road. If you would like your video team to come to your event with their video podcast pop-up studio, get in touch with us at yourvideoteam.co.uk/pop-up.